Hello and welcome to the podcast. My name is Sizwe H from SMH Media. Today we are discussing startups, the successes, the challenges, and everything in between. I am not alone. I'm joined by Babalwa K, the owner of Anel. Hi Babalwa, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. Thank you for having me, Sizwe.
Thank you very much for coming through. So I want you to quickly introduce yourself and tell me what your business is about and how did you come up with Anel?
Okay. I'm Babalwa K from Pretoria. My business specializes in handcrafted glassware. So this is personal gifting. That's what we specialize in. Anel is under a holding company called by Babalwa K. Anel personifies who I am and what I stand for. The word is an urban term for a happy, bubbly, strong person. And I think that's exactly who I am. And I want my brand to represent just who I am. And so Anel does that for me. I wanted something simple, something quick and easy for people to get.
How did your business come about? I mean, a lot of people would have startups where they have tuck shops, they sell merchandise, clothing, whatever it is, that people are venturing into makeup and stuff like that. Why would you pick glassware and crafting glassware, of all things?
Okay, so I come from an entrepreneurial background. Back in primary school, I sold candy. In high school as well, I've always found a way to make money and create opportunities for myself because I come from humble beginnings. I wanted to find something that would allow me to express the artist in me, but also find a way to make an income through that. So last year, I moved to a new city, didn't have much income and a capital, and I needed to find something that would allow me to express myself as an artist and also have an income on the side. So I was looking for something unique and something people use in their everyday lives. Who doesn't use glassware? Who doesn't want their name on a piece of glassware? Yeah, so that's how I started, and we developed as time went by. Starting out, I just wanted to personalize wine bottles, and I found that a bit costly because I didn't have much capital. So I thought, okay, why not wine glasses? I figured out a way to personally handcraft people's names on the wine glasses.
Babalwa, you mentioned that you do glassware, right? Mm-hmm. Handcrafted glassware.
Yes.
Take me through your products. What variety do you have? What do you do and what do you not do?
Sizwe, if it's glass, we personalize it.
Glass
right?
tables,
glass
windows,
tables,
mirrors.
windows, glass doors,
Yeah.
mirrors, wall watches, wrist watches, wine canisters. If it's glass, we do it.
And how has the reception been? And who's your clientele to begin with?
Honestly, when I started out, I really expected my clientele to be like people in my age group, their 20s, people who go out, people who drink wine, you know. But it turns out that my clientele is more the matured people. Mm-hmm. So more your adults from 40 to 60. People who like the finer things in life.
Have you determined why is that? Why is your clientele between 40 and 50? Is there anything specific?
So I figured that my products appeal to older people because they like quality, they seek the finer things in life, you know, and they like uniqueness, you know, but nothing complicated, something you'd use in your everyday life. Young people are still exploring themselves. They're looking for the latest trend.
Yeah.
You know? Yes.
You come from humble beginnings and that sort of ignited your entrepreneurial spirit. I want you to tell me a bit about that and what does this business really mean to you?
I come from a home where there's only one breadwinner. As the children in that home, we've always found a way to make an income for ourselves. When I matriculated in 2017, I got into Northwest University without a bursary, without anything. So I had to drop out because there just wasn't enough money to pay for my studies. And from that point on, I've just been yearning for independence, and because having the rug swept from under my feet just like that in my first year of studies was not a pleasant experience. I was seeking a way to stand on my own 2 feet and not be let down in that way again. I figured that if I find multiple streams of income for myself, then that will give me that independence that I've been yearning for.
You've mentioned other streams of income that you are involved in. I want us to focus on the glass company right now. Yeah. So clearly it's something that you would buy, and obviously you like finer things in life.
Yeah.
So now tell me about that. What does luxury mean to you? What inspires it for you?
Luxury means Anel. It's strong. It's beautiful. It appeals to a special target market.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because I can't imagine anyone just going to buy a set of glasses and bring them to you to have them personalized. I mean, it takes a special type of desire or like liking of things, so to speak. I want to talk about the goals of the business. So you started and you have established your target market. What are your plans for the business and where are you aiming at?
This is an ever expanding, ever growing business. We're branching out into new territory. Within the next 2 to 3 years, I'd like to have an online shop and make my products available not only to everyone in the country, but even abroad. Occupy new territory. My main goal at this stage is just to get better and better at what I do and appeal to other generations as well. Because yes, right now we appeal to the older generation, but I'd love to see young people gaining an interest in my product. So starting out, I only worked with individuals. And so now my biggest goal is to work with corporate in my target market. I'd love to work with companies. I've already worked with a few caterers, catering for baby showers, weddings, birthdays. And we also appeal to corporate branding because a lot of people would like to have their glasses, drinking glasses, engraved with their business's logo and make that a corporate gift for a client. Through marketing, through research, I know that will make that possible.
What are the challenges that you are facing right now with your business?
At this stage, I think the most recent challenge that almost knocked me down was a copyright issue where someone came up to me and said, okay, I supply caterers and so forth with glassware. I'd like you to personalize the glassware. And I said, okay, cool. Only to find that the person was stealing my whole business. They were even charging the same charges that I am with. They just said, okay, I'll bring my own glassware and do this. This stage, I'm looking to protect the brand. If it means trademarking it, then so be. Yeah, we're just looking to set ourselves apart. Yeah, that was my biggest challenge, just a copyright issue.
No challenges when it comes to day-to-day running of the business?
Another challenge that I was facing was packaging because I am looking to be eco-friendly and reduce my carbon footprint. And that would mean that I have to find eco-friendly packaging, and that's not easy to find. Also, the pandemic has affected my business in the sense that I've had to limit my suppliers to people in Pretoria because now my movements are limited. And so I'm glad that business is picking up now because we've leveled down. And yeah, I can find new suppliers and yeah.
I assume you work with a lot of events as well, a lot of startups. There are challenges that you mentioned. Others struggle with capital, others struggle with day-to-day operations of the business. Is there someone that mentors you or someone that you look up to in your specific line of business?
So I know I mentioned that I come from an entrepreneurial background, but in all honesty, there's no one in my family or in my circle who is running a successful business. So I've just had to rely on everything that I'm learning as I go. You know, I'm in a very unique space in the sense that not everyone is engraving classes, not everyone is offering personalized gifts. So I've had to do my own research. I've had to hear from people abroad what they have to say about this industry and just been taking baby steps and learning along the way.
How is the competition?
There's a lot of competition because my competitors use machinery.
Okay.
They laser engrave their merchandise. Whereas with me, it's handcrafted. It's made with love. And so it's not perfect because what? Love is not perfect.
Let's get to the nitty-gritties of you running a business. I want to hear about the chain process from concept till the final product is produced.
Okay, so I have a standard turnaround time of 7 days for my product to go from the primary stage of manufacturing to the delivery to the client. I take a few days to design what the customer desires and check with them and let them choose something that appeals to them or what they'd like printed, engraved on their glassware. So designing is about 3 days, engraving is another 2 days, and then varnishing, finishing off the product is another 2 days. And so that amounts to roughly 7 days. Also, when couriers are involved, that also adds a bit of time to the turnaround time. 7 days allows for the whole process to take place from the primary to the secondary to the tertiary stage of production.
Oh, great. I imagine you do all of this by yourself.
Yes.
Are you looking
We're
into branching and maybe providing employment opportunities for other people?
Yeah, like I said in the beginning, I'm looking to create opportunities, especially for people in my age group, for young people. Last year in 2019, we were told by the president that 3 million young people will be unemployed. And so
it could be more right now.
There could be more right now because of the
companies
pandemic.
shutting down.
Yeah, exactly. My main goal was to create opportunities for myself and those around me. So I'm definitely looking into training and adding people to my team. Because right now it's just me, my supplier, and my delivery guys. But I'd really love to see people joining my team, training people how to do what I do.
What sort of training have you given yourself?
So I am self-taught.
Okay,
that's
never impressive.
Yes, I never went to an institution to be taught how to do this. I'm fully self-taught. Everything I know is what I learned through research and asking a few people here and there, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? How do I do this? But a lot of what I do is what I had to teach myself.
If you were given an opportunity to sell your product in 30 seconds, what would you say?
I'm Babalwa K. I founded Anel. Anel is an exclusive handcrafted glassware company. We specialize in gifting and corporate gifting. The product appeals to those who are looking to spoil their special someone, but we look to design anything that appeals to your desires. Anything glass, we do it.
Those are snaps. Those are snaps. No, Thank you so much for coming through. What message would you want to give to someone starting a business or they have a startup going, and what words of motivation would you give them?
To anyone who's listening to this and thinking of starting a business, or they're in the process of starting a business, don't give up. Consistency and hard work really does pay off. It's been exactly a year since I founded and registered my business. We've hit a lot of rock bottoms. Even more than that, we have risen. We've fallen 7 times, got up 8 times. So don't give up. Hard work really does pay off. And give yourself time.
Great. So now tell me, where do you market your product? How do you market it? And how do people get hold of you if someone wants to have something handcrafted for their special someone?
Yes. Okay, so you can find me on Instagram. I am Anel by Babalwa K. And on Facebook, we're also Anel by Babalwa K. Primarily, people would get my contact details and then order via WhatsApp Business. So all you have to do is get my number and order via WhatsApp Business. My number is 083-578-9838. that's where you'd place your order via WhatsApp. We only take orders via WhatsApp, but you can inquire via the different social media platforms.
Great. And Anel is spelled Anel. E with an accent.
With an accent, yes.
Okay, great. Okay, just one more thing. Okay, let's say I see a product, I like it, and I have your contact details. What's the process, or the brief that you want? Is there something specific that you want your potential clients to pursue?
Okay, so all you have to do is, once you've secured my number, you order via WhatsApp and just text hi to the number that I've given. And then we take it from there. I am an artist. I do have to take my time to speak with you and figure out what you'd like. And I need to appeal to your desires. So just text hi and we'll have a conversation about what you'd like and if I should outsource it or you'll bring your own products that I can personalize.
Babalwa, thank you so much for coming through for this podcast, and I hope you get lots and lots of clients and your business grows phenomenally.
Thank you for having me. Thank you for having me.
All right, cool. And I hope this is going to be an eye-opener for other young people who are thinking of starting a business. The processes are not easy. She has fallen, she has gotten back up. The aim is not to give up. It's all about doing what you love, doing something that is appealing and relevant to people.
And remember why you started.
Exactly.
We all have our own reasons why we started, and they pushed us to be where we are today. So just remember why you started.
Great words from Babalwa K of Anel. Thank you so much. We'll see you again next time.